You want a cheap car that will last long. But here's the truth. Most dealers won't say out loud. The cheapest cars usually cost the most in repairs. That bargain price hides future headaches. Transmissions that fail early. Engines that guzzle oil. Electrical systems that turn into nightmares. But not these cars. According to years of owner reports, surveys, and Consumer Reports reliability scores, there's a small group of affordable cars that refuse to die. Cars you can buy cheap, drive for a decade, and still trust on a cross-country road trip. Number 12. Nissan Sentra. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nissan? Reliable? Not exactly the first brand that comes to mind. The Altima's CVT troubles gave Nissan a bad name. But here's the thing. The Sentra quietly fixed what the bigger models broke. The 2025 Sentra uses a refined CVT paired with a simple 2.0-liter four-cylinder that's built for longevity, not racing. Owners report fewer transmission failures, smoother shifts, and far less drama than the Altima. Cheap to buy, cheap to run, and unlike many modern cars, parts are everywhere, and repairs don't cost a fortune. That's why number 12 earns its place here. It's the quiet bargain that just works. But maybe you want a little more driving fun without sacrificing reliability. That brings us straight to number 11, Mazda 3. Here's the car that proves cheap doesn't have to mean boring. The Mazda 3 has been winning drivers over for years with sharp handling, precise steering, and a cabin that feels more premium than the price tag. But the hidden value? It just doesn't break. Consumer Reports consistently ranks the Mazda 3 above average for reliability. The naturally aspirated engines, 2.0-liter and 2.5-liter, avoid the pitfalls of small, turbocharged motors that fail young. And because Mazda engineers care about driver feel, the build quality inside is better than you'd expect from a budget compact. The Civic might hog the spotlight, but the Mazda 3 plays the long game. And if you think reliability and fun don't mix, the next car proves otherwise. Number 10. Toyota Prius. Yes, the Prius. The butt of jokes for years. But here's the thing. While people were laughing at the styling, Prius owners were quietly racking up 200,000 miles without a hiccup. Toyota's hybrid system isn't just efficient, it's legendary. Batteries last longer than skeptics expected, with many crossing 150,000 miles before even showing signs of wear. And Toyota backs them with long warranties. The gas engine itself is simple, overbuilt, and easy to service. The combination makes the Prius one of the cheapest cars to own long-term. And because gas prices always creep higher, that 50-plus miles per gallon rating isn't just an eco badge. It's real savings, month after month. But maybe hybrids aren't your thing. You want a straightforward gas car that just runs. Don't worry, the next one has you covered. Number 9. Hyundai Elantra. A decade ago, no one would have believed Hyundai would land on a list like this. But times have changed. The Elantra started as the cheap alternative to the Civic and Corolla. Today, it's proven itself as one of the most reliable compacts you can buy, while still undercutting Toyota and Honda on price. What changed? Hyundai doubled down on quality. The engines are robust, the transmissions are smoother, and they back it with a 10-year powertrain warranty. That's not marketing fluff. It's confidence in their engineering, and Consumer Reports owners agree. Fewer complaints, fewer breakdowns, and a cost of ownership that rivals the Japanese staples. That's why the Elantra earns a spot here. It does what every driver wants. Start every morning without drama for years to come. Number 8. Subaru Impreza. Here's a car that built its reputation in the snow and kept it on the highway. The Subaru Impreza may not top fuel economy charts, but what it does deliver is something priceless. Dependability in all conditions. Unlike many budget cars, every Impreza comes standard with all-wheel drive. That means grip in the rain, security in the snow, and confidence on rough roads. And yet, despite the extra complexity, Subaru's AWD system is shockingly reliable. The 2.0-liter Boxer engine isn't flashy, but it's proven. Regular oil changes and basic maintenance keep it alive well past 200,000 miles. Owners in mountain states swear by it. They'll tell you their Impreza just soldiers on, while other cheap cars spin out, both literally and mechanically. And here's the kicker. Used prices for the Impreza are surprisingly reasonable, since everyone's chasing Civics and Corollas. That makes it one of the smartest hidden gem buys on this list. Which brings us to a car that isn't hidden at all. In fact, it might be the most famous reliable sedan in America. Number 7. Toyota Camry. The Camry is the definition of boring, and that's exactly why it's beloved. For decades, this mid-size sedan has been the no-drama, no-breakdown choice for families, commuters, and taxi drivers alike. Consumer Reports keeps putting it near the top for one reason: it almost never quits. Engines last forever. Transmissions are smooth. And even when something does go wrong, parts are dirt cheap and every mechanic knows how to fix it. It's not flashy. It's not sporty. But if your goal is to spend the least amount of money on repairs, the Camry is your safety net. And if you think that sounds dull, the next car will wake you up because it's proof that cheap can also be fun. Number 6. Honda Civic. The Civic is the car every teenager buys used, and then, unknowingly, passes down still running 5 years later. It's light, simple, and powered by engines that just don't give up. Consumer Reports ranks it as one of the cheapest small cars to maintain, and that's not by chance. Honda engineered this car to take abuse and keep ticking. Ask any mechanic what compact they'd trust to run for 200,000 miles. Most will say Civic without hesitation. But here's where it gets really interesting. Because number 5 is a car many people forget even exists, but those who buy it almost never regret it. Number 5. Honda Fit. Tiny, cheap, and absurdly practical. The Honda Fit is proof that good things really do come in small packages. At first glance, it looks like just another small hatchback. But step inside and you realize it's a TARDIS on wheels. The magic seat design lets you fold the back seats up or any way you need, meaning the Fit hauls cargo like a mini SUV. But practicality isn't why it's here. Reliability is. Owners routinely push their Fits past 200,000 miles with little more than oil changes, brake pads, and tires. Consumer Reports gave it high marks for dependability year after year, and repair costs are among the lowest of any car on this list. It's not fast, it's not fancy, but it's a car that'll outlast almost anything else in its price range, and that's why it deserves its spot. Number 4. Kia Forte. 10 years ago, no one would have put Kia and reliable in the same sentence. But today, the Forte is one of the best-kept secrets in the budget car world. It's small, efficient, and surprisingly durable. Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty made people pay attention. But here's the kicker. Many owners never even need to use it. Consumer Reports shows the Forte outlasting rivals in its class with fewer complaints about transmissions and electronics. Still, if you want tough combined with legendary reputation, the next car is one everyone recognizes. Number 3. Honda Accord. The Accord has been the safe bet for decades. But that doesn't mean it's boring. It means it's dependable. Really dependable. Consumer Reports keeps ranking it near the top, and owners back that up with real-world stories of cars pushing 250,000 miles without a rebuild. Engines are bulletproof. Transmissions are smooth, and the Accord is large enough to serve as a family car. Here's why mechanics love it. Repairs are simple, and parts are cheap. That makes keeping an old Accord alive affordable, even at high mileage. It's one of the rare cars where investing in repairs actually makes sense, because you know the engine and transmission can handle the miles. But while the Accord is a household name, the next car is the ultimate symbol of no-fuss reliability. Number 2. Toyota Corolla. If the Accord is dependable, the Corolla is immortal. People trust it to start, the engines are basic and overbuilt, the transmissions are designed to last, and even when something does break, parts are everywhere and repairs are cheap. Want numbers? More than 80% of Corollas sold in the last 20 years are still on the road. That's not hype, that's reality. It's the car parents buy for their kids because they know it won't quit, and it's the car retirees keep driving because it asks for so little. The Corolla is safe, so how could anything beat it? The answer is next. Number 1. Toyota Yaris. This might surprise you. The Yaris doesn't have the fame of the Corolla. It doesn't have the size of the Accord. It doesn't even sell in huge numbers anymore. But here's the thing. Owners of the Yaris swear it's almost unkillable. Consumer Reports data shows one of the lowest complaint rates of any car in its class. Why? Because it's simple. The Yaris handle abuse, city driving, highway commuting, stop-and-go traffic, and still run for 200,000 miles plus. And because the Yaris is cheap to buy and cheap to maintain, it's the ultimate budget reliability champ. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more no-nonsense car breakdowns that save you money and headaches.